Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Chris. It is Thursday, and tonight we bowl. So I'm excited about that. I am excited about bowling. We talked about this at lunch yesterday, and it made me think of this as you're doing some business right now. How dependent? And I watched this last night on Street Art Throwdown.
Street Art Throwdown, he said.
You don't know nothing about that.
I don't.
How dependent are you on your phone? How dependent? I mean, we're so dependent on right now. We're shooting on it. It's our device, and
like a fat kid to donuts, like a crackhead to the pipe.
You made a deal yesterday, or made a statement at a point yesterday, and I was. It's true. It's even true, I think, with me, but not as much as you. Without that phone, you are bored.
Yes. And that goes so deep. It goes to, let me check Facebook. Nothing's going on there. Let me check Twitter. Nothing's going there. Nobody's texting me. Let's see if anybody played Words with Friends. Let me try trivia crack real quick. Nobody's there. Let's see what I can do. Let me scroll through here and see, And it's just become the source of entertainment.
I don't even disagree. I mean, mine is not used nowhere near as much as yours because I have Stephanie. She'll talk, we'll talk, or we'll do something. So we forget about the only people that text me are you and Hoke. Right. And Gerald and you on our FanDuel, our basketball.
Let me tell you what I do now. Scroll up, AirPlay, Apple TV, and scroll through my phone on my TV. That's cool. But here's the deal. Text comes up.
Right.
And it's on my TV. I still got to look at my phone to send a text because you can't see what you're doing. Your thumbs aren't on the TV.
Yeah.
So that's like, that's cool.
Is technology, and I don't want to say making us lazy because it's not, but is it taking away? Does this allow you not to have to get up? And I'm speaking as a single dude. Does this allow you to not have to get up to go, man, I'm bored. I really don't want to go out. I just want to sit here in my house and I can do whatever.
Of course, sure.
Does that allow that you still can have the interaction and entertainment without even leaving the house?
It's no different than a gamer. Anyway, you have conversations without being on the phone. And I've said that 100 times about text is, man, I can reply when I get ready.
Yeah.
And most people get, they must be busy or whatever. They're replying a little bit, and that's totally the case. You don't feel trapped like you do with a phone call sometimes.
When I text him and he don't respond, I will send another text because I know his phone is so close. That's what makes me mad. Even though I know he might have set it down and went in the kitchen and ate him some celery and hummus, I go, I know you have your phone. I know I'm with you all day. I know you have your phone. Why can't you respond back?
But it's set down sometimes.
I know.
And I've walked in the other room or whatever. I'm gonna tell you what drives me nuts. I'm gonna tell you this is what drives me nuts. Oh. If you go, you up?
Yeah.
And I don't reply, and you send another text going,
I've done it.
Are you alive?
Yeah.
This bothers me though.
I've done it.
Hey, are you up? And I don't see the text or whatever.
Right.
And in 10 more minutes, hey, are you up? The same exact text. Because if you know me, you know it's close, and you know I'm going to get there. So, patience, grasshopper. I'm going to reply.
That's a deal. Has it made? And I don't want to say
here's my favorite though.
Oh, go.
You text? I didn't even get it. I didn't even get that text. Come on.
Can't do that.
Anybody who uses that excuse.
You cannot do that anymore.
Now you can say,
you can do it.
I read it and I forgot to reply.
Yeah.
But don't ever say you
Yeah.
didn't get it.
You sent a picture the other day. I was doing something. You sent me a picture of the card that I had to use, and I went and you sent me the numbers and stuff, and I went, I don't have a card,
And the picture didn't come
and
through.
the picture didn't come through. And sometimes that happens, you
Sure.
know. And that's when I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I know that he did that, and I feel stupid replying back. And I went through and looked, and I went, oh, man, before I send this, because I'm notorious for this, I'm gonna feel stupid. And of course I wasn't, because it didn't go through.
Yeah, and when I picked it up, I had the little deal that said didn't send or whatever.
So I went, oh, good, it's his fault. But does your phone, is it your source of company? Meaning you don't have to go out and it becomes your conversation piece or your source of entertainment while you're at home. And I think it's fine for you. But I don't think it's fine for you and your wife or me and Stephanie, you know, if we were not ever having conversation. We were having a conversation with other people. I don't
For the new people who watch this is bad for relationships.
I totally agree.
And we hadn't had this conversation in a long time, but I think this is bad for relationships because they just cut me off at the red light, baby. How? Oh, they weren't even looking. They were texting or whatever. I'm going to Applebee's for lunch. So when you get home, you have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
You have simply sent that text of what you're doing all day long, and you have nothing to talk about.
I totally agree with that. And me and I know a couple that have this problem, but me and Steph are, how's your day? How's your day? That's pretty much it. Except like if I'm going to shoot or we're bowling tonight, hey, be sure I didn't make anything for dinner, get you. We don't talk about your day until we're home.
Right.
And you are absolutely right. And the thing that she uses her phone for, and we're waiting till we're in bed, is a video camera. No, I'm just kidding. Is Pinterest a little bit while I'm talking FanDuel with them. But we've had our time in our day. You're absolutely right. If you are in a relationship, that can't be your conversation piece.
Right.
But if you're not, I think it's great because it allows you to have a group of friends in your room that you don't have to tell them to leave.
I tell you what's hard is if I go out to eat or whatever, and you know the group of friends I hang out with, and if I go out with one of them individually, I don't give them my full attention because I'm still attached to this.
I totally agree.
And it's not really fair. And we make fun of each other all the time.
Yeah.
We were sitting in here last night, and Brian took a picture. It was me, Kayla, Sandra, Jen, and Larry Flowers. Every one of us. Brian, when I'm taking a picture of this, y'all standing right next to each other and ain't even talking to each other. You know. So,
but that has become the normal. That has become the normal. So, is your phone an entertainment source? Is it I'm trying to think of a.
If it could do some things, it would be everything.
You would never leave. So we're using the phone to shoot the show. So
that's the app I need to create.
That's the app. Until tomorrow, I am Russ. This is Chris, and we are out of here.
I'm a text right now.
Send a text right now.